Hi everyone, and welcome back to The Explainer. Today we are heading straight to Nagasaki, Japan for an absolute culinary treasure hunt. Grab your virtual passports because if you're a seafood lover, you're going to be completely obsessed with what local Nagasaki guide and YouTuber Noguchi Takeshi just uncovered. We are talking about a phenomenal hidden gem food discovery that is blowing up right now. Let's get right into it. So I want you to close your eyes for a second and imagine a massive, decadent oyster. And we aren't talking about your standard dainty appetizer size here. No way. We're talking about an absolute unit of an oyster, something so big it literally fills the entire palm of your hand. You might be wondering, where on earth can you even find palm-sized oysters like this? Well, Noguchi Takeshi actually stumbled upon them while out for a simple drive with his wife. They just decided to pop into a local roadside station on a whim, and what he found inside completely stopped him in his tracks.
Okay, let's dive into this because the price tag is going to blow your mind. 1,512 yen. That is the exact price Noguchi paid for a plate of not one, not two, but 4 to 5 of these giant oysters. Just 1,512 yen. For anyone tracking the currency right now, that is an absolute unbelievable steal for fresh premium seafood of this sheer size. When Noguchi saw the price, he said he literally bought them while laughing out loud because it was just too good to be true.
To put this incredible value into perspective, Noguchi remembered taking a trip to the famous Omicho market in Kanazawa about 10 years ago. Back then, he and his wife paid 800 yen for just one single rock oyster. Fast forward to today, at this quiet roadside station in Nagasaki, he's getting 4 massive oysters for 1,512 yen. That is an insane value. It's the kind of epic haul that seafood lovers dream about and will literally travel across the globe to experience. So what exactly are these magnificent creatures? They're called Toishi Iwagaki, a premium brand of rock oysters raised in the Tachibana fishing port area of Nagasaki. Now, if you're used to regular winter oysters, these are a completely different ballgame. They are significantly larger, remarkably rich, and pack such an intense, creamy umami flavor that locals actually call them the cheese of the sea. It's a decadent, thick, and profoundly rich flavor profile that just beautifully coats your palate. But here is the catch, and it is a big one. These summer delicacies have a super strict timeline. The season only kicks off in May, hits its absolute peak right in the middle of summer during June and July, and then completely shuts down by mid-August. That means you have a very tight window to experience this absolute peak of Nagasaki seafood. It's not something you can just get year-round, which makes tracking them down during those hot summer months all the more special and exciting. And this brilliantly illustrates the care that goes into them. Because they're so huge, you might naturally wonder about the safety of eating them raw, right? Well, local fisheries take this incredibly seriously. After being harvested from the nutrient-rich waters of Tachibana fishing port, every single oyster is placed into a specialized UV-sterilized water tank for a full 24 hours. This intense purification process guarantees they're completely safe to be served perfectly raw right on the half shell. So the absolutely crucial point is the taste test. Noguchi Takeshi and his wife split the plate, taking 2 massive oysters each. He ate his very first one completely plain, just to get the pure, unadulterated flavor of the ocean. His reaction? Pure, euphoric joy. He was completely overwhelmed by how the rich, creamy oyster just fills the mouth. He noted that the pure ocean flavor was spectacularly good all on its own, with no additions needed. But while eating them plain is amazing, the topping combinations are completely next level. After that first one, Noguchi tried his second oyster with a simple squeeze of fresh lemon, which he said was wonderfully refreshing. But 2 wasn't enough. He's already craving a return trip because he is desperate to try the rest of the ultimate rock oyster loadout. We're talking a dash of Tabasco sauce for a kick, local ponzu, specifically kakepan for that citrusy soy umami, or some grated radish, known as daikon oroshi, for a cool, crisp contrast. If your mouth is watering as much as mine is right now, you need to know exactly where to find these. Thankfully, Noguchi gave us the exact actionable coordinates for your trip. You can hunt down these culinary treasures at 2 main spots. First is the Michi-no-Eki 251 Iimori Jaga Road roadside station in Isahaya City. The second is directly at the Tachibana Fishery Cooperative's direct sales shop called Uofuku, located right in Nagasaki City. If you're ever in the area during summer, these 2 locations absolutely need to be at the top of your itinerary. But listen, you really cannot drag your feet on this. Noguchi highlighted an official alert sent out by the Yofuku direct sales shop on their social media. They warned that these Toishi Iwagaki are so incredibly popular this year that they're literally flying off the shelves faster than expected. In fact, sales are so brisk that there's a very real chance the season might end even earlier than mid-August. It is a true blink and you miss it situation, which definitely adds a massive burst of urgency for anyone wanting to try them.
So we're going to leave you with this final mouthwatering thought. If you were sitting in Nagasaki right now, staring down a plate of massive, creamy Toishi rock oysters, which topping would you choose first? Would you go for that pure ocean taste, a zesty squeeze of lemon, or maybe spice things up with Tabasco and ponzu? Let this explainer inspire your very own culinary adventure to Japan. Thank you so much for joining me to explore this incredible local find, and as always, keep learning and stay curious.